of illness within populations. I head up a division in our department called Health Assessment and Epidemiology, and we investigate a broad range of health problems. The department very broadly has responsibility for protecting and promoting the health of the entire population. I would like to introduce one person who's here tonight from our department, and that's Dr. Cyrus Rangan. Cyrus is a pediatrician as well, and in addition has training in toxicology, so he's a valuable member of our department when we are faced with situations involving the environment. And so he, as well as I, will be very involved in what transpires tonight and over the next 12 to 18 months or longer. Thank you.
Sarah?
Thank you, Council Member Bill Rosendahl. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Amir. I'm with the California EPA Department of Toxic Substances Control. My department hasn't been involved with the airport issues, but I'm here to extend my expertise to you, to the community members, to the panelists, whatever I can do. My job is to investigate the contaminated sites with toxic substances. I've worked with the Department of Health Services, the County Health Department of Services on many sites, Superfund sites, toxic substances in air, in soil, and in water. So I'm here to listen to your testimonies and discuss the issues. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Sarah. Bill?
Good evening. It's an honor to be here. My name is Bill Piazza. I'm with the Los Angeles Unified School District Office of Environmental Health and Safety. I've been with the district for about 24 years now, and no, I didn't have anything to do with Belmont. Really. My job at the district has been to evaluate businesses, industry, and other pollution sources off-site and their impact on our children, both from new schools and our existing schools, and had the opportunity back in 1999 to prepare a health risk assessment regarding Santa Monica Airport, and I know many of you have had an opportunity to look at that report. It is wonderful bathroom reading, and I'd be more than happy to provide copies to you if you want to follow up on that. We do hope to look at that report again and hopefully update it in our process of doing what we hope to do, and that is look at the impacts that you feel, you sense, and find some reasonable accommodation to assessing these and really coming to some conclusion. Thank you.
Appreciate that, Bill. Susan?
Good evening. My name is Susan Mearns. My background is in environmental toxicology. I'm an environmental consultant and have 22 years of experience basically with all types of clients, and in some of the situations that I've worked in, brownfield sites, I would work with regulatory agencies, whether it would be DTSC or County Department of Health Services or the AQMD. Tonight, I'm here as a member of the Santa Monica Task Force on the Environment. Jean Ospital mentioned the air quality study that is currently ongoing at Van Nuys Airport and Santa Monica Airport, and I'm also serving on that study as a member of the Santa Monica Task Force on the Environment.
Thank you for that. And Michael?
Thank you, Bill. I'm an associate professor in the Division of Biostatistics, Department of Preventive Medicine, Keck School of Medicine at the University of Southern California, and I specialize in air pollution health effects assessment. Is that better? I'm with USC in the Department of Preventive Medicine, and I specialize in air pollution health effects assessment. For people that didn't hear my name, it's Michael Jarrett. I currently have 3 projects where I'm principal investigator, looking into various health outcomes and the relationship with air quality in the Los Angeles and Southern California region, and 5 other projects that are investigating this in Southern California and other parts of California. I'm interested in this as a scientist because we've seen such a tremendous increase in exposures to potentially harmful air pollutants in proximity or close to large residential populations. I'm interested as a citizen because I live quite close to the airport, and I understand firsthand the types of effects that this may exert on our health and on our children, and certainly on our enjoyment of property and lifestyle outdoors. So those are my reasons for joining the panel, and I think that we have an opportunity here to investigate not just the impacts around this airport, but to investigate something that's a very newly recognized environmental health threat that deserves much greater attention from many levels of government and from many people in the academic and private sectors.
Thank you all for your introductions. We do have a great panel of experts here, is what you're hearing from a cross-section of the community. There are obviously others who are interested who will be in future panels. One is John Franz, who's a professor of environmental health science at UCLA. He'll be here. And we know we have someone from UCLA right now representing the government officially, relationship between the government and UCLA. So thank you for being here. Tell us your name. Vincent Wong from UCLA is going to be representing them at this moment. Thank you, Vincent. Okay, quite a few folks. Now, community, come on up to the mic and discuss with us your concerns from these cards that you filled out and your own articulation. Come on up to the mic. Now, I want you to know, as Channel 35 records this, they're the official channel in the city of Los Angeles. This tape will be given to our experts from the various groups. It will begin to become the backdrop for the South Coast Air Quality Management District's understanding for the various governmental agencies and for the other experts on the panel. So we'll have the beginnings of public testimony in a public hearing on health issues. State your name and just one line of where you live in relationship to the airport.
Okay, thank you. My name is Susan Follett, and I live east of the Santa Monica Airport. I live east of Barrington and north of National. I live directly in the flight path. I'm here because the jets are driving me crazy. The pollution is bad. I often have to close my front door, which I rely on because I don't have air conditioning. I rely on opening my door so that I can get air, but I have to close it quite often because of the fumes from the idling jets. And there's this black soot that seems to settle on everything, lawn furniture, parked cars, window screens, it's just everywhere. I'm concerned about it. I'm also concerned for my children because I understand that children's lungs are different than adults and they're more susceptible to certain pollutants and that it could be harmful to them. The noise during the day, if I'm having a face-to-face conversation with someone or talking on the phone and a jet comes over, we have to pause that conversation at least 10 seconds, sometimes longer. If the person's on the phone, sometimes they continue to speak and then I'll have to ask them to repeat themselves. If I'm watching TV, I have this habit of picking up the remote and pushing the volume control to make it go full blast or as loud as the TV could go without blasting the speakers. And when the jets go over, it does no good because I have no idea what was said on the television program. When the late night, early morning arrivals come in and wake me out of my sound sleep, it sends my heart racing. Usually the first thing I think is, oh my God, is this the one that's going to hit my house? And then finally, when I settle down and get back to sleep, I'll have nightmares. I'm very concerned about the jets, period, but the larger jets concern me much more because of the proximity of all the homes and the communities around the airport. I don't think this airport was designed for these large jets, and it frightens me. It could be catastrophic, and personally, I just want a jet ban on the Santa Monica Airport.
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it.